Hey y'all, it's Ciore Taylor. I am super excited that you guys have decided to come back and see what I have going on and what is new with me. And you know that here you can find anything that you want to learn about life, relationships, career, any advice across the board. So let's dive right in. Today, what I would like to share with you is the difference between moving small rocks in your life and a big boulder in your life. And this really has become apparent to me in the past week. Not because I'm some wise fairy godmother, but because I have one. So, what exactly does this mean? What this means is that in life, it is so easy to want to be productive. It's so easy to want to accomplish goals. It's so easy to want people to pat you on the back and say, good job, like you got it all figured out. But a lot of times it can be harder to make all of those things align. Like sometimes the things that you're really good at are not the things that need to get done, and sometimes the things that need to get done are not the things that you're good at. So you just do something so someone can say, at least you're not doing anything. And while it may sound good, you still have this void on the inside of you could be doing more. So that is pretty much the definition of moving small rocks. So moving small rocks is all about, creating activity in your life. And just because you have activity in your life doesn't mean that that is productivity in your life. Sometimes you have to stop doing all of the things that are just keeping you busy, and you have to focus on the things that are actually changing the trajectory of where you want to go. Like, imagine someone throwing small rocks at you. Like, it's not gonna move you at all. You're gonna be able to stand firm exactly where you are. Now, imagine someone throwing a huge basketball or a boulder or just like a huge stone at you. Like, it's gonna shift things, right? It's the same way in life. Like, whenever we have things on our to-do list and whenever we're doing things, that are going to put us closer to our goal, the thing that we should be focused on is, are we moving a big rock in our life that's going to change the trajectory of where it is that we want to go? And I have a great example for this, because with everything in life, it's like you can get philosophy in one area and you're like, okay, I'm on track, this all makes sense to me. And then sometimes whenever you feel like you understand what you're doing, then someone will throw a wrench into the situation and you'll be like, well, maybe I'm wrong. And you start to create this self-doubt in your mind. And so let me tell you one way that you can look at this whole scenario of moving small rocks versus big boulders or big rocks, right? So I have decided that I want to really focus on being productive. I want to be intentional about everything that I do. I want to be healthy, I want to make money, and I want to live like no one else is living so I can have what no one else can have. And that focus for me is building a business, going hard for entrepreneurship. Well, in the meantime, I've been working out, right? I've been working out because I'm trying to get cute and I'm trying to be healthy and I want to represent myself well. Well, in the midst of working out, even though I have this goal of creating a business and everything that I need to do to network, raise funds, and, build out that concept, someone asked me, hey, do you want to do a bodybuilding competition? Yeah, that sounds freaking amazing. I was thinking that I wanted to do something with fitness anyway, and you're giving me the opportunity, and it's going to help me stay busy, and right now I have so much free time. Like, this is the way to go. Little did I know that was me in my mind creating the space to start moving small rocks, because now I'm focused on this goal. I'm focused on this goal not just today, but for the next 16 weeks. Oh, what's it going to be like to be in this bodybuilding competition and invest in everything that I need to know in order to build the skill and the muscle and the discipline in order to perform well. Well, meanwhile, this whole big boulder of my business is just getting pushed to the side. You know, it's being delayed, and there's nobody to blame about that situation but me. So I had to ask myself, do I want to trade small rocks in my life for this big boulder? The answer is no. I don't want to trade the two. But at the same time, when I'm focused on being intentional, I have to say, I'm not really too concerned with, the competition as much as I am concerned with the health aspect of it. And whenever you put your mind to something, I think it's very important that you have a goal, but your goal sometimes isn't the end. Like, the end is your dream, it's your vision, it's that thing that's gonna make you become the person that you've always wanted to be. And so what I had to do was I had to pivot from this idea that these small rocks were the end goal, and say, these small rocks, this energy that I'm going to be putting into the competition, I'm actually going to use it to move this big boulder. Why am I going to use it to move this big boulder? Well, it's because in entrepreneurship, in starting businesses, people care that you look like you care about yourself. They want you to be healthy. We all know that men are very physical beings, and it's not about the lust factor at all. It's just biology. We all know that, as women, it's so easy to judge one another because we think, like, why didn't that person take out the time for themselves? And in the process of becoming the best version of myself, I know that being healthy and having that discipline and that focus in my mind, it only helps me to move this boulder further and further. And so now I'm not focused on the small rocks when it comes to the bodybuilding competition. I'm focused on how that's going to help me build my big boulder. And I think that that's my advice to you. With everything that you do in life, you have to ask yourself, am I just being productive in a way where I'm doing a lot of activities, or is my productivity focused on, really accomplishing the things that I need to do in order to make my life better? And you will be surprised how many times you ask yourself that question a day, because we make so many choices a day. And you'll also be pleasantly surprised at how much quicker you're able to make decisions that count and decisions that matter, and how much easier it is for you to prioritize the things that you actually need to get done. So, what's that question you're going to start asking yourselves? Am I moving small rocks? Or is this action going to cause me to move the big boulder? I hope you'll have a great rest of your day. If you guys are not already subscribed to my channel, be sure to subscribe below. I am super excited to be building this community. My name is Ciore Taylor, and I post every Wednesday, and I'm really looking forward to staying connected with y'all.